All right, what's up DVW fam? So we're currently live here on the Viva Las Vegas Strip right outside of the Park MGM here in the summertime of 2025. And that is because we have a banging episode coming for you guys today. We're going to be staying here at the Park MGM for a couple of days. So we're gonna update you on the changes and differences and everything that the Park MGM has to offer here, because we've stayed here a couple times before, but it's gonna be our first time this year staying here. So we're gonna show you guys the rooms, all the amenities, the pools, everything they have to offer. So if you guys are thinking or choosing of what hotel to stay at, or if you guys wanna sneak peek inside the Park MGM, it's here for you guys. So yeah, let's get wild. Let's go take a walk in the park. Let's go. Voila, we're in the Park MGM. We are here at our room at the Park MGM, 405, standard room. Let us check it out. 406, blooper alert over here, 406. Let's go. Voila guys, welcome to DVW Las Vegas Cribs. So we're going to check out this room at the Park MGM and give you guys our first impression. There is no master switch. So I just came from the Palazzo, very luxury hotel and resort. So we're gonna be some pretty harsh critics. These hooks. Oh, this is a pretty cool styling thing. I thought they were like overall kind of buttons, but it's hooks for as a coat or somewhat. So right away, a lot of green accents. I mean, we are at a place called the Park. Oh, so there's the closet. I was looking for the closet. So I guess you can't close the closet without closing the bathroom. Some drawers here, standard pine green, got an ice bucket there, safe, iron, the basics. A lot of green accents. MGM, so the Park MGM compared to MGM, I say the MGM is like a real solid green. This is very pine green, like I said. In my hotel Vegas reviews, I always love to pay attention to the little fine details, up to the smells and the scents. And it smells pretty good in the hallways and in here. Guys, there's little things like that because this is a 2025 update, so I'm gonna be fair with them. But there was one time I stayed at the Park MGM around 2020 and the room smelled really musty. And this was around the time where they had first remodeled. What's up guys? Oh, another blooper alert. My head just hit these things, more hangers, towel racks. So yeah, clean. Just one sink though, it's a basic room. Some towels, see, stand-in shower here. So I love these. There's the Pumperoonie shower set here. I would say enough space for 2 people or so, maybe 3. But yeah, toilet, pretty basic. So I would categorize Park MGM as like a mid-tier one, mid-lower tier. So it's very basic, bedroom, living room, all in one. So yeah, the reason why I said all in one living room, because at the Palazzo and Venetian, they had like a living room, a bedroom, but the bedroom, living room all serves as one. Very neat, compact, and basic, very chic, modern, contemporary art. Very desert nature theme because we are at a place called the Park. If you guys didn't know about the theme of the Park, it's smoke-free, a lot of green areas around. I believe it's dog friendly. There's like a dog area out front as well. But all the artwork is like you're in a park, you know, Central Park, New York City, Grand Central Park. Very green. I mean, what can I say? The whole hotel is green, even this couch right here. And that is also a new thing. Let's see if we have a view. All right, guys, so I said I'd introduce you to my luggage over here, and right on theme, it is green. And as you guys can see, I still have the tag here. It says level 8. I got a new luggage here because I've been traveling a lot and my other one got pretty dusty. Yeah guys, I also have a discount code if you guys want to check this out as well, but we're gonna check it out together. So the brand is level 8 and this is my first time using it, but I would say very sleek, nice design. Pretty sturdy, I like the color. So voila, check this out. Minimalistic, but very sleek, nice designs. This is my packing cube here. I also got it with a couple packing cubes. This is for my dirty clothes. But look, there's like a mesh area here. So this is my packing cubes for some of my underwear. So good amount of space, a lot of compartments. Very nice color. I would say the camo green And the beige inside is awesome. Another packing cube. They also sell packing cubes as well. For me, when I, go on short trips, like a weekend trip to Vegas, weekend trip to New York, where I just need a carry-on, luggages like this will do the job. And I would say the main thing I love about this, it is extremely light. Look at this. I'm only using like a couple of my fingers to carry this. Easily one of the lightest carry-ons I've had. And it fits a good deal. But yeah, guys, just like this room, I feel like this is a great spot for me to show off this luggage, because this on brand, just basic standards, gives you, everything you need. Nice zippers. There's even a lock here as well, and ergonomic wide handle. I was already walking from hotel to hotel with this, so very comfortable. I really like it, and I have a discount code, and it'll help me and the channel out a lot if you guys use it. 10% off. I'll put the discount code in this video and in the link down below if you guys want to check out one of these level 8 luggages. But yeah, guys, check out the discount code if you want to get your own level 8 luggage to level up. So yeah, on to the video. But yeah, the technology is pretty 2000s-esque. If you guys didn't know, the park used to be the Monte Carlo, and they kind of just remodeled. So I feel like I'm being very bougie, but I just came from the Plaza where everything was automatic. So we're just using our God-given ability to check out this view, which is basically a couple of skyscrapers. Nothing too crazy. There's AC, of course. There wasn't AC in the elevator though, so thumbs down for that. And we're in a heat wave. It's about 105 degrees right now. And restaurants here. We got a standard TV, Samsung. See if it works. I'm showing this for you guys because I've been in places where TVs don't work, drawers are broken, and man, did I call it? Doesn't look like this works. I'm pressing power and the TV is not working. If there was like a game right now that I really wanted to watch, that'd be a little bit frustrating. Oh, I got it. It just took a few moments. So yeah, got a nice HD TV here. Gonna probably put some sports on. I think it's the remote. It needs new batteries or something. It's just a little funky. So yeah, I was right the first time. A little bit thumbs down for that, because they should keep their batteries on point, guys. Still little things that matter. So it's just a little lag on the TV. Nice vanity mirror here. So you guys know how we do. We always like to do the bed plushness test. In this case, we have a whole couch here. We'll do a couch plushness test as well. But yeah, we're gonna do a little jump on the bed and see how the bed feels. Oh, firm, solid. Doesn't really sink or anything, but it's not bouncy. I would just say standard. The whole thing about the Park MGM, basic and standard. Oh, okay. Pretty solid green couch. I actually really like this couch. Yeah, so the technology is very standard, analog, manually press everything. So the technology is not all crazy, like I said. The theme of DVW hotel reviews is I take everything into consideration, the price, ranking, and kind of where it stands amongst all the Las Vegas hotels and casinos, because every hotel has a theme, audience, demographic, price point. So we like to keep that in mind. So lights, there's decent amount of plugs here too. Got a USB charger here. So I would say technology is like a 6. It doesn't scream technology in this room or anything like that. HDMI to TV if you want to hook music. Oh, there's some more USB and plugs here. I have to say, as far as outlets go, I've been to a lot of hotels where there's not many outlets at all. A+ for the regular outlets. There's a lot in this room. So I would say the selling point of the Park MGM is that it's very standard. Like right in the middle, it's never really too expensive when I look at the price, and never really too cheap. So it's right there in the middle. So with that being said, I give it a DVW score 8 out of 10 for the room, but we're gonna check out the dining, the pool, gym, all of that as well. So stay tuned. And honestly, I would pick it over, believe it or not, the regular MGM for the basic room, because I stayed there in New Year's. It was a pretty competitive price, but the room was very compact, small. Like I could barely fit in the shower. I don't know what was up with that, because I used to stay at MGM, I stayed at a more standard room, but now they have like a basic room that was the cheapest, and I would choose the cheapest room here to the cheapest room at the MGM. So yeah, there you have it. I like the room, gives me everything I need. So solid score of 8 out of 10. It doesn't wow me or anything, but you get what you pay for. All right, so here's a little tour of the hallways here at the park. So a lot of blues, purples, some chandeliers up top, some butterfly artwork on some of the walls, center living room area, but a lot of random art everywhere. Kind of looks like art that you'll have in your home or something like that. Gives it its personality, but I actually like it. Like a lot of random shapes and placements of the art everywhere. I like this right here. It's like a little centerpiece living room couch area here. It looks very Renaissance-like. Some more art. But yeah, a lot of colorful accents everywhere. Dim, but colorful. Some abstract looking art here. It's very similar to the MGM, but a little bit brighter, more colors. It kind of feels like a younger MGM, and I guess that's what they're going for. The worst part so far is the elevators. Doesn't seem too upkept, not too clean, like scratches everywhere, and it's hot, guys. There's like no AC in here. At least it doesn't smell bad though. All right, so let's check out the casino floor here. Oh, this is a new truck. This wasn't here the last time I stayed here a couple years ago. Looks like a Cuban food truck, the chef truck. See what kind of food it got. Gorditos, pies, munchies. So there's always a lot of shows here at Adobe Live. I came when there was the Usher show here. I believe there was a Bruno Mars display here, but there's New Kids on the Block right now because he just performed here. So that's cool. MGM is all about their entertainment. So yeah, got some slots. Looks like a high limit room here of sorts. This is the main casino floor. So I always pass by here even when I'm not staying here because it's kind of in the thick of things. I mean, all of Vegas' strip is pretty much connected, but the T-Mobile Arena is here and people are always going in and out, and I'm also always going in and out of here. So I actually really like the center of this hotel because there's a lot of center bars at different hotels, even more high-end ones. But like I said, for me, it's all about the vibes, the setup, the feng shui, like the pacing and the spacing of a casino. And this is really central, this bar, really big, basic, big chandelier. I feel like that's super overdone. There's always chandeliers at every center bar. But yeah, it's nice and circular, big, bunch of drinks, and a lot of open spacing in this hotel. Yeah, like it's the park and it feels very airy. Maybe it's supposed to emulate, you know, feeling that fresh air from a park. You know, it is smoke free, so maybe that has to do with it as well. Maybe my lungs feel better than usual than if I was at a regular casino with smoke. Oh, but this is Bavette. We're going to eat here later. Steakhouse from Chicago. Apparently you're supposed to have some pretty good steak here. One of the best steakhouses rated in Vegas, but we have yet to try it. So we're gonna try it for you guys and give you guys our rating. So there's some tables over there. If you guys can see, people are playing, some slots. It is a Saturday evening, afternoon. It's about 4 p.m. right now. It is summertime as well. About a weekend before July 4th. And I would say the crowds are still pretty sparse for a weekend. Vegas is not that popping right now, guys. Bet MGM Sportsbook. It's like a little pizza spot over there. As far as restaurants go, honestly, I've been in and out of this hotel. There's not too many good restaurants, honestly, like compared to maybe say the Aria, Venetian, Bellagio. But I heard Bavette's is really good and we're gonna try that. This is the Adobe Live. A lot of great shows here. New Kids on the Block. I believe they're playing today. Someone's playing today. This is new. Looks like some type of Gaga house display. It's like a Lady Gaga store. I actually stepped in here before. This is some of her masks. You guys get some merch here. If you guys love Lady Gaga. It's all about the Gaga in here. It's like a Lady Gaga museum. It's pretty interesting. There's this restaurant here called La La Noodle. I believe it is an Asian restaurant. Yep. Looks like some Chinese food, honey walnut shrimp. Pretty high prices though. But we are in Vegas. So through those doors, you guys get to the New York. But I actually want to show you guys some of the more interesting parts of the Park MGM right here. So there's this little lounge, speakeasy, bar, club, whatever you want to call it. I've been there once and it's called On the Record. I keep wanting to say Off the Record, but it's called On the Record. And they play hip hop music here. And yeah, it's by MGM. There's usually a really long line here on the weekends, and I believe Thursdays. It says what happens in Vegas stays on the record, so it's like music themed. New Kids on the Block, so maybe They decorate it depending on who's playing at the Dolby, which is New Kids on the Block today. This is what happens in Vegas stays on or off the record. But yeah, there's like a little speakeasy bar up there. Actually, let's check it out. So this is Stairway to Heaven here. So I guess it's like music theme. I mean, a lot of clubs is basically a room to listen to music, but a lot of like vinyl covers here. Looks like some Prince, some hip hop, rock. It's really cool. It's like a music museum. Ooh, this is cool. Like old school classic music discotheque here. Yeah, the lines get pretty crazy, and it's not too cheap to get inside if you're just going for general admission, especially if you're a man. You guys know how Vegas is. But yeah, this is actually a pretty cool lounge bar. I know a lot of people like to come here, even locals. It's like almost like a club, but not a full-on club. Strong drinks, strong woman. Hashtag Park MGM. Oh, there's a Mama Rabbit bar here. It's like a little colorful bar. It's kind of like Alice in Wonderland theme. So this is almost like a speakeasy restaurant. Roy Choi is my best friend because it doesn't look like this in the restaurant. If you guys can see, it looks like a convenience store. Let's take a walk inside. There's like some merch. Been here before. A lot of like cup noodles, instant ramen things here. This looks like a little bar. Maybe you could eat here as well. But oh, this is like the bar outside. I guess you could just like easily get a seat here. But through those doors where it says please wait to be seated. Oh, go ahead. And actually, we'll take a step into the restaurant to check it out, because I actually eaten here before. So there's actually very loud music, it's like LA themed in here. But my favorite part about eating here is just the vibe and environment. It transports you into a different part of the world. It almost feels like you're in LA or something like that. But similar to STK Steakhouse at the Cosmo, it is a very loud dining experience, and sometimes you might like that or didn't like it. I didn't know it was like that when I came, so I wasn't in the mood for all that music, but be prepared. I do believe it's like high-end Korean fusion food. I thought the food was okay. I believe I gave it like a 7 out of 10 or something like that when I was eating there, but who knows, it might have changed now. It might be a lot better, who knows, but felt like it was pretty overpriced for, you know, some of the basic Korean food, and I eat a lot of Korean food in LA, but that's just my 2 cents. All right, so here's we're entering it from the back, Eataly here. So one of the more popular attractions in Vegas. You can see the huge Eataly sign on the outside. You might even mistake this whole structure for Eataly, but it's connected to the Park MGM. But this is almost like 20% of the real estate of the Park MGM, this Eataly right here. So it's basically like an Italian food hall. Covered this before in different videos. They're always kind of adding new restaurants and bars and taking away some, but it's basically a bunch of Italian food, wines, bars, and I like the open air, natural lighting. I ate there before. It's very big, spacious Eataly bar. And right over here, you guys get some dessert, coffee at the Lavazza Pasticceria. It's also like convenience store. You guys get like Italian snacks, drinks. And I covered this part on a Cheap Eats video. I include this on a Cheap Eats video. Ooh, and we are ironically here during the happy hour time, but they have a happy hour every day, 3 to 5 p.m. If you guys like wine, they give you wine flies starting at $10 and up. It's called the Nomad here, and the spot's pretty cool. This is a pizza shop, La Pizza y la Pasta. This is like one of the main restaurants here. So this is like a sit-down type of restaurant here. I heard this spot is pretty good. This is a little wine bar here. I got a wine here once, a vino rojo, blanco. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much Eataly, and then you enter right back into Park MGM. All right, 1 point for the Park MGM. I really like their location. It's in a prime time location because it's on this end of the strip, but it's right next to the T-Mobile Arena to the left, which there's always a lot of great things going on, and there's just always a lot going on this side of the strip, as well as the middle. I would say my main part of the strip is the central area, is Bellagio, but this is a close second because there's always so much entertainment, foot traffic here. So 1 point for locations. That's also another reason why you guys would want to stay at MGM, Park MGM. If you guys are going to Golden Knights games, right across from T-Mobile Arena. I went to a Dua Lipa concert here once and I stayed here. It's awesome. Usually when you have a pamphlet in your hotel room, you can see everything, but right outside here, I've never really seen this before. They advertise everything they have in the Park MGM. So all their restaurants right here. Some of the standouts for me. Oh, I didn't even know the Crack Shack was part MGM. I thought it was on the strip. But Bavette's, we're gonna try that. The Steakhouse here. Best Friend, I've been there before. Eataly, of course, and Mama Rabbit Juniper. I would say nightlife on the record is too. Hey, but maybe because it's a speakeasy, they don't want to put it on the record. So let's check out the spa. The gym is usually all in the same area. So there's a spa here. Spas in hotels are usually very, very, very expensive. So personally, I go to spas in Asia or just outside of hotels if I even do go. But it looks like a whole salon here. Well, that's crazy for the girlies. And yeah, let's check out the gym. All right, oh, that's this one. Voila, here's a fitness center. Oh, nice. So they have a little stretching area here. Yoga room. It's slightly bigger than Excalibur, because Excalibur, there wasn't really a stretching area. Pretty clean. Not the biggest, as you guys could see, but not the smallest, but it's not all about size. Size is not all that matters when it comes to a hotel gym. So yeah, some of the equipment looks pretty new, pristine, clean. This isn't my first rodeo at the Park MGM gym, but as you guys can see, not too many machines or options, but here there's some ab machines. One thing that's glaringly missing from this gym is like a lat pull down or some cables. I'd rather have more traditional cables than all these machines, but there's a cable here and there's not too many attachments. There's only like these handles. I mean, I guess you have to make do when you're on vacation, but I would like to see like a rope or like a straight bar or something like that. Water dispenser. So also for a general Vegas tip, if you guys know, you know, even if you're not here to just go to the gym, if you're upstairs and you run out of water, you have a big jug or water dispenser, you could bring it down here and fill it up with water. So let's do a little water review, shall we? Hydration station. It's 100 degrees in Vegas right now, summer heat wave. So you gotta stay hydrated and quench yourself. A+ for this water, so that's a good sign at the Park MGM. All right, so this is the best part of this gym, which are the free weights here. So you have your little weights all the way up to hundreds. A+ for the free weights, just a few benches. Another main attribute, there's a pull-up bar here and one barbell, so you can move those benches there, get some presses in. So I'm a little bit disappointed in this gym for my sake because it's mainly just cardio machines. As you guys can see, I would like there to have a little bit more, you know, bodybuilding machines, weights, cables, and all of that. But can't complain. You got to get it in anywhere and anytime if you're all about the gain. So solid DVW score. Not the best, not the worst. I've definitely seen some smaller, worse gyms. Even like a small gym could pack like a lot of good cables, bodybuilding machines. So like I said, it's not all about the size, but for the price point, because the Park MGM is like more like a mid-tier hotel, I have to give like a 6.6 out of 10 DVW score for this gym. So yeah, gonna get our workout in and hit the pool. Let's go. All right, so we're making our way to the pool. Summertime, baby. You know, all the Vegas pools are open. Let's do it. So this is where the towels are. I'm gonna grab two, one for the bed. There's some extra items here, and I'm pretty sure that they're gonna be super overpriced. When you get last minute anything in Vegas, they're gonna have like a surcharge. Ooh, so it's a vibe, baby, here at the Park MGM. Like the decor. So let's see. I haven't been here in a minute. It's probably been 4 or 5 years since I've been here. To the pool, I stayed here. But last time I stayed here, it was like the winter time. So I wasn't at the pool. But last time I was at the pool was maybe like 4 years ago, like 2020. So we opted to get here at a time. It's a little bit cooler because at peak time today, it was almost 100. We're at the Venetian Palazzo pool the other day and it was like 110 at 9 p.m. I mean 9 a.m. And yeah, so just giving you guys a walk around, showing you guys all the chairs. So it's about 6 p.m. here, so just gonna check it out while it's a little bit cooler. Maybe we'll check out the jacuzzi, but we're here to just show you guys the vibes of the pool here at the park. Pool bar here, I'm gonna probably check some of that out. And so there was like a smaller pool there. This looks like the main pool. I don't even think this was open when I was there. I think only that pool over there was open. But this is my first time I'm feeling that I'm at this main pool here. So yeah, this is pretty much it. It looks like there's probably a jacuzzi somewhere in the corner over there. This is the other one over here, but also a smaller one. Yeah, for sure. When I was here a couple years ago, not all of them were open, but now they are. A lot of cabanas. You gotta pay extra for the cabanas probably. Sometimes the beds. But yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. Pool bar, the veranda bar. When you're in Vegas, at many pools, especially day clubs, they'll give you complimentary water. It's so funny because water should already be complimentary, but in Vegas, everything is charged. So there's complimentary water here because sometimes, most of the time, actually not sometimes, when you're here during the summertime, it's a hazard to be out here in the heat. So they give you water. Purified water, good job MGM. I like that a lot because I was at the Venetian pool the other day and they had complimentary water too, but it was lukewarm. It was actually warm actually. I would say it's like hot tea water. So A+ for the water. I already stayed here before when there was only one pool open, but now that there's multiple pools open, it's still the pretty much same thing, very basic, nothing really special about these pools. It almost seems like a higher end, apartment pools, if you know what I mean, but in Vegas. So the cool thing is that when you're in Vegas, you're in the desert, kind of like if you're in Palm Springs or somewhere in the high desert area. In California, when it's hot, dry, and you have bodies of water, lakes, pools, it's always great to lounge, have a few drinks, family and friends. But I'll say this is more of like a family pool, family's pool, couples pool, and nothing too crazy about it. I'll give it a point for it being neat, clean, not too much going on here. Say like a basic middle end pool. So DVW score for this pool, paying the middle end price as you would for this type of setting in a Vegas. I'll give it like a 6.5 out of 10. The main thing, like the rest of the vibes of this hotel, is that it's relaxing. You're at the Park MGM and it makes you feel like you're at a park. So relaxing vibes. I've stayed here before, lounge, and I'm gonna do so again. And we're just gonna relax by the poolside. So yeah, that's the park pool for you guys. So when you guys check out the wines here and all that, they're all Italian themed. I don't know if it's imported, but there's some Peronis here, Aperol Spritz, Peroni 6-pack, 20 bucks. Not bad on the Vegas Strip. You'll expect like a strip tax. There's a Peroni can, $4.90. Should I get a? All right, so I had to get the Peroni. We are in Italy, so it's gonna be an Italian themed drink. Try it out. Honestly, I don't think I've had one of these before. I was just very interested in this. See how it tastes. Oh, it tastes just like a beer. Is this a beer? A Peroni? Yeah, it tastes like a better American beer, like a better Coors Light. Tasty, refreshing, it's cold. The casino floor, if I was a gambler, I actually really like the feng shui here, the energy, the vibes. I would give it an A+. Their casino floor is an A+, guys. It's very welcoming, open. The spacing is great. Nice brightness, like not too dim, not too bright. There's a lot of green hues. And it's all about when you're in Vegas, all about that good fortune, good luck. You want to feel good, play good, look good. And Park MGM has that. So for the price point, if you guys are staying here, waltzing down to the table games, I would give it an A+, maybe because of the smoke-free environment. Maybe that's what it is, but it just feels different here. Like, I just feel fresh being here at the Park MGM. It seems like good vibes. The people walking around here in a good mood. It's not too dingy. It doesn't smell bad. Like, there's a good amount of people. It's not too crowded. And the prices of the table games are not too high, not too low, where there's just, yeah, it's just like the middle base at the Park MGM, and it's usually a pretty solid time here on the casino floor, as you guys can see. That is my score for the casino floor. An A+. I really like it for the price point and everything. An example of a higher end hotel where I would rate the casino floor like a lower score, like a below a C- is Cosmo. The casino floor is just very dim. I don't feel good like just being in there, so I can only imagine gambling there. But yeah, so a Cosmo is an example of a hotel that is higher end that I'd give it a lower score. Central elevator area here, and there's actually like a hidden bar somewhere over here near the Nomad that I might show you guys in a sec. Actually, let's check it out right now. So this is the Nomad side. It's kind of like another sister hotel, kind of like the Encore Wynn Venetian Palazzo. It's basically part of the park, like it's connected, but it's different. When you guys get into the Nomad, it's more darker themes, a lot of reds. Kind of looks like you're in a vampire's house or something. It's a cool little artwork, so you could explore the Nomad too while you're in the park. But yeah, nice hotels will make you feel like you're in a museum of sorts. Looks very Renaissance-esque here. Very cool, very cool. Hi. Lovely receptionist. Hello guys. Very friendly staff there. They all waved to me, smiled, said hello right away. So this is the Nomad bar. It's like a piano bar. It's a really cool bar. Every time I pass by, there's always a lot of live music playing. So maybe we'll check that out later. But yeah, it's really cool walking around here. There's a lot of art, sculptures everywhere. It feels very like dim here, sexy, mysterious. I don't know. Definitely a different vibe than the park. There's shops here where you guys could get last minute items, toothbrushes, shirts for triple the prices. So like any Vegas hotel, when you're getting some of the essentials right downstairs, they're gonna surge you some prices. So this is the lobby here. This is the vibe of the park. A lot of greenery. I mean, it is called the park, so it's supposed to have somewhat of a naturey park theme. There's a huge tree here. So this is the artwork of the park. It almost makes you feel like you're in a park. If you guys also didn't know, this is a smoke-free casino and hotel. That's why it's also called the park. So they want to keep their air clean and fresh here. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of artwork when you're at any Vegas hotel, but the ones here are park themed. And if you notice the little accents on these stairs, there's a bunch of leaves because we are again in the park. If you guys are driving into Vegas, there's multiple levels with a lot of parking, but everybody wants to park at this second level because the walkway to the casino is right here. And guys, look at this. This is actually one of the best walkways into a casino. A lot of natural lighting, and so you get very beautiful views, guys. There's a T-Mobile Arena where a lot of action happens. Many concerts, sporting events, boxing fights. So yeah, great side view of New York. Vidara, Aria there. It's actually really close to Aria too. There's a connection from Park MGM to Aria. So all the MGM hotels are pretty connected in this area because New York is MGM, Excalibur is MGM, MGM is over there. And also, there's Luxor is MGM, so I feel like MGM, the company, took over like this whole side of the strip because it's all pretty connected. Maybe that's the vibe they're going for, you know, relaxing by the park, maybe hippie-like, but it's just something where you just gotta be here to be here. Nothing I could really specifically show on camera. It's just the Vibras vibes, super chill at the park. But yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a consensus on this room here. So I feel like a lot of people pay the big bucks to stay here for the central location because it's near the T-Mobile Arena. It's right across. It's next to Aria, so it's in a pretty good location near the endish of the strip, middle end of the strip, where there's a lot of action. There's New York nearby. So if you guys want to stay near this end, there's a lot of entertainment. I would say the main thing is the T-Mobile. There's always things going on there, and there's the Park MGM amphitheater, or the I believe it's the Dolby or something like that. But I saw Usher there and he did a great performance. Don't bring your girl to Usher shows, guys. If you know, you know. But yeah. All right, DVW fam. So our final thoughts of our stay at the Park MGM. But if you guys notice this beautiful Las Vegas view, we're actually at the Flamingo right now, and we're going all around the Strip, giving you guys different hotel reviews. It's my goal to, you know, stay at all the hotels on the Strip, so I could get these, you know, comprehensive hotel reviews for you guys. And actually, I kind of see the park right over there. The Bellagio fountains are right here. This is a beautiful view, right, guys? So DVW score of our whole stay at the Park MGM. I give it a solid 7.3 out of 10 DVW score. The rooms, the prices, like I said, the prices for Park MGM, they're usually mid-lower end, so you can't expect the most luxurious experience for a hotel or anything like that. Yeah, just everything was standard. The room was nice. I really like the vibes of the casino floor. Smoke-free casino, good atmosphere, clean. The room was pretty standard, not the biggest, not the smallest. But the location is great, so walking around Strip in that area vicinity, there's a lot of things to do. But just having things within Park MGM itself, doesn't have the craziest restaurants or anything like that. The best restaurant is Bavette's, but it's a high-end steakhouse. Eataly is cool too, but you gotta really like Italian food. There's not too many options. It's not the best for just, you know, staying in the hotel and just entertaining yourself there. But the casino floor is nice. The pool was, I didn't really like the pool. The gym is not that great. But yeah, that is our review in 2025. So if you guys like this video, please like it, comment down below any thoughts you have for us in Vegas, and if you guys want to see more of our hotel reviews, this next one we're doing in the Flamingo or the Bellagio or the Venetian, because we stayed at a couple on the Strip, I was about to say the Strip, we are on the Strip and this trip. So yeah, click this next one and see you guys in the next vlog. Deuces.